All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me plug the joint. Dating sucks now. Dating sucks now. Where did all the fun go? Now, for me personally, dating does not suck. I thoroughly enjoy myself. I don't have issues with women. I don't have issues attracting women. I don't have issues with women wanting to be around me, right? Wanting to kick it with me, wanting to come over and, test out my bed springs. I ain't got no problems, right? Dating doesn't suck for me. And I'm going to tell you primarily why dating does not suck for me. I don't take myself too seriously, and I don't take women seriously. At the end of the day, right, this is what people need to understand. At the end of the day, your life, both men and women need to understand this. Your life is going to be a revolving door for people. People are going to come in and out of your life for a reason or for a season. I don't concern myself with trying to keep women. And I don't concern myself with the outcome of the interactions that I have with women. I go out here, I enjoy myself, I enjoy my life with or without women. And when I do encounter women, if a woman got some sense and she knows how to conduct herself like a young lady, I will extend an invite. I will extend an invitation. I will extend an invitation for her to enjoy me. But if she don't know how to conduct herself in a fashion where she can let her hair down and just enjoy the moments that we have together, I'm not going to deal with her. Dating sucks. Where did all the fun go? A lot of people make dating a chore. And a primary reason why people make dating a chore, and I talked about this in a video that I dropped a couple weeks back. The primary reason why people make dating a chore is people are too concerned with trying to gain the upper hand in interactions that they have with the opposite sex. People are too concerned with being played, right? And all you got to do is just enjoy people while they're enjoyable. One of the things that I've told you guys before is when you deal with women, you enjoy the interactions you have with women until the interaction is no longer enjoyable for either you and or the woman. And then you part ways. I don't care if you're casually dating. I don't care if you're in a relationship. I don't care if you're married and you have kids. The same rule applies. You enjoy the woman or women you're dealing with until the situation is no longer enjoyable for you and or the woman involved. So if you're no longer enjoying yourself, you get rid of the woman. If the woman is no longer enjoying herself and she wants to move on from you, you let her go. You don't try and fight to keep her. You let her go. If both of you mutually are no longer enjoying each other, you amicably split. You go your separate ways. No harm, no foul, no hard feelings, right? But it takes a level of maturity to think like this. Let me share a Facebook post with you guys. Right here. So the caption, as you see, is if a woman can't answer this basic question, consider that a red flag. The red flag is that as a man, you would even ask this dumbass question. So he says, why should I pursue you? What would benefit me in the long run or benefit each other? Why would you ask a woman this question? And for any woman, right? You don't ask this type of question. See, right here, that question literally zaps the fun out of the dating experience. It takes the fun out of the dating experience. Now dating becomes a chore. Now what you have is people who are interviewing each other. Okay? Instead of just enjoying the moment, they interview each other. And the reason why they're doing this is because they're thinking too far into the future. You don't know each other. You are practically strangers. Enjoy the moment And if you guys mutually enjoyed each other in the moment and you want to see each other again, you see each other again. So again, he goes on, he says, why should I pursue you? What would benefit me in the long run or benefit each other? A woman cannot answer that question because she doesn't know you like that. In many cases, she hasn't even determined what she wants to do with you prior to the conversation you're having in the moment. So she goes on to say, that's for you to decide. I'm not the type to sell myself or to try to convince a man to pursue me. And she's right. Then she goes on to say, you got to make the decision for yourself. Do you feel like I'm worth pursuing? Do you feel like I can benefit you? Then he goes on to say, that's why I'm asking. I'm trying to get to know you and see what you are all about. Guys, you're not going to see what a woman is all about by asking questions like this. Then she goes on to say, that's what dating is for. Boom. Drops mic. That's exactly what dating is for. Dating is essentially you and a woman stringing together moments. Now, Pete, what I'm saying, dating essentially is you and a woman stringing together moments, meaning you meet the woman, you talk to her. If you're interested in seeing her again, you set up a date. If that's what you want to do. Now, if you don't want to set up dates and you just want to get to the smashing, then you just be honest with the woman about your intentions and then let her decide if she wants to partake in that activity. Either way, even if it's just a fuck buddy situation or a sexual relationship, the same premise applies. You're stringing together moments, right? You have a conversation. If both of you are genuinely interested in seeing each other again, you set up a situation, right? Once you embark on that particular situation, right, you have conversations, right? At the end of that, if both of you mutually are interested in seeing each other again, you set up another date or another situation where you guys can kick it. You're stringing together moments. During these moments that you're stringing together, you're finding out more and more about the individual. Through the course of you finding out more and more about the individual, one of two things is sure to happen. You're either going to decide, you know what, I no longer want to deal with this individual. You know, I've spent some time with this individual and I've come to the conclusion they're not for me. Or you're going to say to yourself, I like this person. This person is cool as fuck. I actually enjoy spending time with this person, okay, whether it's sexually or non-sexually or a combination of the two. And then you string together more interactions. Dating sucks now. Where did all the fun go? See, a lot of people, what they're trying to do is forecast what the future will be like. Why? Why are you concerned with that? You literally enjoy the moment that you have, right? And this is what people are going to say. Well, I don't want to waste my time. This is how you remedy that. You have a conversation with the person. If you enjoy their company and you are enjoying the conversation, are you really wasting your time? Look, let me explain something to you guys and to you ladies that might be listening. Anything you do in life requires an investment of time. Okay, let me say that shit again. Anything you do in life requires an investment of time. Whether it's sex, whether it's watching TV, running errands, paying bills, going out with your friends, hanging with your family members. Anything you do in life requires an investment of time. Period. You can't get away from that. The problem with people is people are too focused and fixated on the outcome of the interaction. People want guarantees. In life, when you deal with other people, specifically when you deal with individuals of the opposite sex, when you talk about romantic and or sexual encounters, there are no guarantees. And that's the problem with people. People want guarantees. Okay, all you're doing is taking the fun out of dating. Like when people say, oh, I'm dating with a purpose. The purpose should be I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my life. That should literally be the purpose. If you actually had the mindset or the mind state of, look, I'm just going to go out here and enjoy myself. Do you not realize the stress you remove from dating? A lot of people can't stand dating because you put undue stress on yourself. And then what you do is you project your trust issues. You project your stress. You project your outcome dependency on the other person. So what you do is you literally zap the fun out of dating so the other person, they can feel that energy. Like this person is boring. This person, they're too serious. You should not be that serious with a fucking complete stranger. You just met this person. Which brings me to this, and I'm gonna close it with this. That's no different than guys asking, so what do you bring to the table? Why would you ask women that? That woman doesn't know you. It's like you just met this woman 10 minutes ago and you're asking her, what is she gonna bring to your life? She's looking at you like, nigga, I don't know you. I just met you. Why would I sit here and tell you what I bring to the situation? My thing is this, right? If a woman asks me, so why should I date you? My response is gonna be, hey, look, you enjoy yourself. I'm not gonna sit here and try and sell myself to you and tell you why you should date me. I don't care enough about you. I don't care enough about the situation for me to sit there and explain why you should fuck with me. I'm not doing it. Right? So even in that moment, that's a red flag. When people ask you shit like, what do you bring to the table? Why should I date you? That's a red flag. If you can't see the value in wanting to deal with me right now, based on how I present myself, then you are a waste of time. See, I'm not wasting my time approaching women and talking to women. What is a waste of time is when I see that the woman isn't interested, or when I see that the woman is turning the encounter into an interviewing style situation. If I continue to deal with her, now I'm wasting my time. The bottom line is this. Not every encounter you have with the opposite sex is supposed to end in sex. Not every encounter you have with the opposite sex is supposed to end in you finding your new boyfriend or your new girlfriend or your future husband or wife. That's not what dating is for, right? You're putting undue stress on yourself. So you're literally going into the dating experience with a checklist, and you're talking to a person as if you're checking off boxes. Do you know how asinine that shit is? You're taking the fun out of dating because you're making shit too serious. Sometimes that date you have, it's not supposed to go past that date. That encounter you have when you're talking to that woman and you're wanting to set up a date and she's being resistant, your interaction with that woman is not supposed to go past that. It's supposed to end that way. That woman being resistant to going out on a date with you, or that woman being resistant to taking your number, that's how that interaction is supposed to be. You learn a lesson from all these encounters, whether your interaction lasts a minute, an hour, a week, a month, a year, 10 years. There's lessons to be learned from all these situations. It's only a waste of time when you try and force fit a situation that's not meant to be. Dating sucks now. Where did all the fun go? You guys over there, you women over here, you motherfuckers is taking the fun out of dating. It's not the people that you're encountering, it's you. I'm out.